Well, good morning, guys. How you doing today? I'm sorry if I'm a little bit late. It's 1:30 p.m. here in Portugal, so it's lunchtime. That's why I'm kind of late. I just ended my lunch, and that's why I couldn't be here earlier. So what do we have today? CPI just released at 8:30. It brought price here to a daily CB, and which also is a 4-hour CB. So far, it is still consolidating. What am I expecting? Well, I'm kind of bearish today. I don't know why, but I'm kind of bearish because previous day high is taken. Buy side liquidity is also taken. We had a rejection here from the daily BC, and honestly, these lows are too clean for me. These lows also here, and we have London low here as well. So I don't know if if price will drive all the way back, but at least for now it is in a premium. So I will wait for some kind of displacement to the downside. I would like to see this these relative equal highs getting purged and see if we can displace to the downside with some kind of energy, which is actually occurring now. So I will wait a bit more and see what this will bring us. So far we have it will probably form here a fair value gap, which will be our first presented fair value gap. This one, it doesn't count. So I will wait for the formation of it. Well, if we can get a displacement, a serious displacement to the downside, and if we just purged just like this the previous low, we might get a little momentum to the upside. So I will wait here and see what this going to be. So sorry, but yeah, that's it. So this is the first presented fair value gap here. So far it is being disrespected. We purged these lows, but nothing to do right now. I don't feel comfortable buying here as well, since we are right below a big fair value gap, a daily fair value gap, a 4-hour fair value gap. So price has been pushing higher. CPI also pushed higher. So I'm not convinced that we will continue pushing higher. So I will wait to see what price is going to do. Well, price is playing in a range right now. No serious action. First presented fair value gap respected. 9:30 open is being rejected as well. So let's see where we go, where price is going. Let me just check NQ, if NQ has some kind of a fair value gap. No. On NQ, we don't have a fair value gap. Yeah, we are still waiting here. No serious action. Price is just stalling right now, waiting for something. ES is pushing to the downside, so the first presented fair value gap was respected here. Let me just open my position size calculator. So 8:30 open. Here, I would like to see a close below 8:30 open here. There we go. I don't know if we will have an entry here. I would like to, but honestly, ES is displacing with some strength here. Yeah, not liking how ES is pushing higher here. Let's see if we can get a close below. Yeah. Well, at this point, I will take some off here. There we go. And I will put my profit target and my stop loss below this fair value gap. Price should not come here. So here I might take another one out, another limit buy here. So here we go. And then I will leave a runner to midnight open. Well, so far our bias was correct, and the narrative that we played was also correct. The only thing that left that was not that didn't play out was I would like to see a purge of these relative equal highs, but it didn't happen. So it would be a perfect scenario. Well, I will at this point I will just let price do what it has to do. If it wants to cut me out of this trade, I will just leave it. It will probably do it because it will retest probably this order block here, and my stop loss is right below the order block. But I don't want to give any chance to the market to come to the order block, work it out, and eventually go through it and take out the liquidity that is still here. So that's why I want to move my stop loss. There we go. We got stopped out, but it was a good play. We managed to make something here. So I will just wait. We will probably dig deeper. It was a shame that we got stopped out here, but that's the chance. I was not comfortable taking the chances on playing this order block and let price play this order block. So that's why I left my stop loss here at break even. I'm expecting something like this, but we could do something like this. And I was not willing to give price the opportunity to do this. So that's why I left my stop loss here at break even. Yeah, see, that's why. Imagine that I had my stop loss here, protecting my position, and I would have been stopped out in a loss, and that's why I wasn't willing to give the chance to that happen, and price will now probably go lower. It's kind of volatile today. Well, it's just a 1 hour trade, but in these conditions, I'm content with it. These conditions are not ideal right now. We have a lot of volatility, and we could easily get stopped out with this kind of volatility. Yeah, there we go. We will probably seek lower right now. There we go. Since we have a winner already, I might not re-enter unless price gives me something very clear to work with. This was a massive retrace, almost a 20 handle retrace, so that's kind of heavy. There we go. Price is going on in its way, at least to midnight open. Eventually London low. Yeah, it really was a shame that price just stopped me out here at break even. But I'm content with it. Let's see if price digs a little bit higher here to this order block. Let me just put this a little bit, not brighter, but yeah, with less opacity. So let's see if we can dig a little bit higher here, just like this, and then displace to the downside once again until midnight open. We still have London low here, which is a pretty bottom to be purged. Really was a shame that I got stopped out at break even here when I protected myself, but honestly, if I hadn't do that, I might get stopped out at a loss, but it didn't happen, fortunately. Bom dia, Soares. Então, tudo bem? Yeah, I got an entry here at this fair value gap. Price was a bit volatile, but I managed to take out some profits here. Unfortunately, I got stopped out at break even, but it is what it is. In a perfect scenario, I would like to, before this movement happened, I was expecting these relative equal highs be purged first, but the price didn't offer it. We respected the first represented for value gap, not like I would like to see it being respected, but we respected it. Then we displaced, and I just entered here. My stop loss was a bit tight, it was, but managed to not get stopped out. Then we displaced once again to the downside, took some partials here, and as soon as I took some partials, price ran to the upside. I was protected at break even, got stopped out, but it is what it is. Yeah, first presented for value gap was a nice play, but even if I didn't took the entry on the first presented for value gap because I had these relative equal highs here, and I don't like to put my stop losses above relative equal highs or relative equal lows. That's why I didn't took this entry here. I took it on the next fair value gap. Yeah, good risk management. Yeah. Fortunately, I protected myself. Otherwise, I would have taken a partial loss, not a 1 hour loss, but I would have lost some money if I didn't protect myself. Well, at this point, price already came to the order block, so I'm expecting it to run to the downside once again. But I will not re-enter. My day is done at this point. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know. Yeah, midnight open is... I'm expecting eventually London lows. Because these London lows and these relative equal lows here from 4 p.m. Yesterday's 4 p.m. lows are too perfect for me as well. It is what it is. I will just watch it and see if it plays out. This right here could have been a good entry as well. As soon as we touch the order block. Yeah, but prices is a bit strange right now. I really didn't like the fact that we pushed like this here. That's why I'm not. I don't like to play with markets like this, and just like this. These types of wicks, I don't like to play with them. Let me just check here. The end dog, yeah, the end dog is right at the end at the London lows. Yeah, it has a lot of confluence here. I'm expecting price to come here, but since we are behaving in a strange way, I don't know what to expect from price, and that's why I didn't re-enter here at the order block. See, we are retesting the order block once again. We will probably go through half of it, and I don't know, let's see what it wants to do. Damn it, my camera just switched off again. Yeah, this is a software problem with the Canon EOS utility. I don't know why. There we are, digging higher and higher. I don't like this type of conditions. Yeah, it's moving a bit mad. Yeah. As soon as I saw that we wicked above this fair value gap here, I said to me, okay, I won't mess with this market anymore. My day is done. So you said that the 15-minute fair value gap is holding. Let me just check the 15-minute here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was expecting a move lower, but the bearish move can eventually stop here, because we are indeed respecting the 15-minute fair value gap. NQ is doing the same. And on the hourly, we are also respecting a 1 hour fair value gap and a order block here. I don't know if you can consider this red candle, the 2 a.m. red candle, an order block, but it probably is. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a rejection here. We have no fair value gaps. no bullish for value gaps. Let's see if we can get a rejection. We stopped right at the 50% of this order block here, the bearish one. So if we respect this, we might go lower, but I don't know at this point. I don't know. Stuck between the two, yeah, that's right. And when price is stuck between two fair value gaps, you just have to let it play. Otherwise, you will get played. Let's see if price will dig higher to this 830 opening, or if it will stop here. I don't know. If we can get above 830, and if we invert this fair value gap, for sure we will at least purge these relative equal highs here. Yeah, if it inverts first fair value gap, presents a fair value gap, we could see upside. Yeah, true. I wouldn't go. Yeah, I think that if we invert this bearish fair value gap above 830 open, I think we most likely will see a purge of these relative equal highs here. NQ is already above it. Yes, it is. I don't know. Let's see. The only thing that is kind of strange for ES is that we don't have any bullish for value gap that is holding this run to the upside, and it couldn't close above the order block. So I guess we will displace to the downside right now. NQ is also rejecting this bullish move. Let's see. Just check here if we are respecting OTE levels. Yeah. We still are respecting OTE levels. another bearish fair value gap here formed. So let's see if we can respect this one, or if it gets inverted. We also have this order block here. So honestly, this could be another entry here, but at this point I'm not willing to risk it. Yeah, you want to enter while still between these two PD arrays. Yeah, that's a good choice. I won't do that. I won't do that either. Yeah, price can still range here, right? Can do something like this, and it eventually can go to the upside and then eventually come down, and I'm not willing to wait for it. In a perfect condition, if the market didn't behave like this, with this kind of work that I don't like, in a perfect condition, this could be an entry. But honestly, I'm not willing to do that. Yeah, those 2 weeks, as soon as I saw this week, disrespecting, but I don't know, it was a almost a 20 handle move. So a 20 handle move in a single wick, in a single candle, it's a lot for ES. So as soon as I saw this, I told to myself, okay, that's enough for today. And then we get another wick like this. So it's kind of indecisive. It's not as clean as I would like to be. For now, we can just work the 50% of this week and come back to the upside and work this fair value once again, and then come back and work the week again. I'm not willing to spend a lot of time. Yeah, but so far NQ is displacing to the downside, I think. I'm watching the 5 minutes. No, it's not displacing, it's leaving wicks on the 1 minute. Yeah, it's it's working, that 15-minute fair value gap. It's still working it, and it's leaving some wicks inside of it. A perfect scenario would be displacement below midnight open and a close below midnight open, and then we could expect London lows. Here we have another fair value gap, a small one, bearish fair value gap, small one. Let's see if we can respect it, or if price just comes above it. If it comes above it, we will probably continue ranging. If not, if we respect the fair value gap, we might continue to the downside. But so far, I don't like how this fair value gap is being treated. A perfect scenario would be just a test below the 50% of it, but like anticipated. There we go, once again. Yeah, NQ just retested the 5-minute bearish fair value gap. Let's see if it's just a retest or if it will go higher. But I really don't like how ES on the 15-minute is forming 3 weeks now. We still have 8 minutes on this 15-minute candle, but we already have 3 wicks. So we just have to wait. Well, it's 10:20, so we can eventually continue ranging until 10:50, and probably 10:50 we can start to move, but I don't know. Yeah, PM session have been a little bit better. Yeah, those sessions have been a little bit better. Yeah, I have to agree with it. Lately, we have been presented with some mad price action on New York AM session. Yesterday was a nice PM session, a clean one, as you can see here. I played some demo yesterday on the PM session, and I think I took a short here. Yeah, just right here, on the demo, and it was clean. Yeah, it was a bit messy here, and it was like 1 hour, no, 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes of messy price action, but as soon as we hit the 15 50 p.m. Macro, price started to deliver to the downside, and it was quite clear. Well, another fair value gap presented here, but honestly, it doesn't mean much right now. Seems like we are getting some time distortion here. Waiting for something, probably accumulating some short positions, probably to punish them and eventually go to these relative equal highs. I still believe we can go lower, but the more time we spend here, the less I tend to believe we still go lower. I don't know. Oh, congrats, Vaj. You passed your last company yesterday. On that PM move, the one that I was pointing, this one. Yeah. As soon as I saw this at 3 p.m., yeah, I played some demo and closed the position. I don't know where, but I think it was around here. I think it was a really nice move, honestly. Yeah, and for funded accounts, it doesn't mean the risk. It doesn't. Yeah, this price action is crap right now. If you take a look at the 15 minute, it's wicking for, I don't know, for almost an hour already. Yeah. True. It really needs to leave this range. Otherwise, we won't get anything to work with. This is just like time distortion for me. And I think that the more time we're spending here, the more sellers are opening short positions, which means that we might do something like this to clean these relative equal highs here. But honestly, even if we do this, I probably won't play it. I really would like to see a down move to London before it happens, but I think we are spending too much time here. Yeah, I think we are collecting orders. A lot of short sellers are opening positions here, putting their stop losses above here, just like this. And as soon as we hit 1050, we will probably go to the upside. I don't know. It's kind of sketchy right now. Meanwhile, the 15-minute candle closed in form of a wick inside the 15-minute per value gap bullish one. So we are still working it. If we look at NQ on the 1 hour time frame, that move that we can see, I still can see a lot of liquidity here, a lot of stops for those who were buying. But honestly, I don't know if you will purge it or not. Let's see if you can close below these wicks here. There we go. So midnight open is tagged. Yeah. Yes, it should. It should bleed now. This should be our breakaway gap. If this yeah, but it ain't our breakaway gap. I would like to see it open and continue to the downside. Until London, at least until London low. Yeah, it should run. It shouldn't take too much time here. Yeah, NQ is about 100 handles from midnight open, so should continue to bleed, even if we hit London lows, probably. I don't know. It looks juicy. Yeah, it still looks on the on NQ. It's looking better on NQ than on ES, honestly. I'll have to restart my camera once again. God damn it. Yeah, there we go. Tempted to enter on that per value gap just above. Are you talking about the DS or the ES or NQ? Yeah, I'm looking at NQ, and NQ has a breakaway gap. Yeah, NQ. Yeah. I don't know. I think NQ will leave this that per value gap open because you have a you will no. Yeah, you have already an order block on NQ, so we might probably not go to the upside. I don't know. $9.31. Yeah, 10.31. You mean 10, right? Yeah, 10.31. Yeah, it's taking its time, but I honestly think it will treat that gap as a breakaway gap. It will probably not return to it. But let's see. And there we go. We will hit London low on ES. Almost there. It really was a shame that price acted that way here. Otherwise, I would have taken this short, but there we go. London low hit. We still have relative equal lows here. And we have previous day low, our sell side, our major sell side point here. But I don't think this will be taken, at least for now. Yeah. You're talking about the 8:30 open. Yeah, you're right. 8:30 open on NQ hasn't been retested yet. You're right. Yeah, we touched that per value gap on NQ. NQ really took that all those stops from those who were buying. We mentioned it some minutes ago, and right now I mean, we can go deeper. We still have room, especially on NQ, we still have room to go deeper. ES still has room also, at least these relative equal lows here. But on ES, we are working inside of a 15-minute fair value gap for now. New 15-minute candle on NQ and ES. Let's see if we can get some power of 3 here. And let's see if we can go a little bit higher, go a little bit deeper. The flip from 350 low to 845 high shows a perfect ODE, which is exactly midpoint of the 1 hour for value gap. Good point. Let me just check here. But yeah, that's a good point. Let me just check here another thing, which I usually like to do. Yeah, according to the our projections, we are still missing a retrace here because we hit 2.5 standard deviation, but we didn't retrace after it. So we can probably go straight to -4 standard deviation without any retrace. I don't know at this point. Let me just grab this one as well. Yeah. Yeah, price came -2 standard deviation. It retraced massively. And after hitting -2.5, -3, it will hit -3.5, and it doesn't offer any type of retrace. So I guess we will go straight to -4 eventually. And we definitely can go deeper here. I don't know. Well, for me, it really was a shame that the price behaved like this here. Wasn't expecting price to behave like this. Otherwise, I would have taken a sell here. Just let me check here the range. Yeah, right now we are in discount. This breakaway gap is on the premium side, so this acted as a normal for value gap. This could be an entry to seek for sell side liquidity or previous day low. Yeah, I like to use standard deviations to see if we still, how much do we still have to run. It can work. It sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't, but it can be a good measure of the distance that you still have between your targets. I know I tend to use it sometimes. Not always, sometimes. Sometimes I tend to use it. I should have used it when price was here. I should have taken a fib to see where we were, but I didn't remember. So yeah, price is big now here, right at the bottom. NQ is even bigger, I think. We are approaching 11. We are approaching 11 a.m. So who's been making money The short sellers have been making money, so we can still run a bit more to the downside, but I wouldn't expect much, because that's what we were saying yesterday. 11 o'clock, it's the time of the morning where you just stop what you're doing, you grab your coffee and go for a walk, and you stop trading. And so we might get a retrace here, or eventually a consolidation. Yeah. Yeah, good point. Good point for NQ. It could be the end of a manipulation leg on NQ, yes. Too much confluence, yeah. That's a good point. Just let me check it here. Yeah. True. It's a risky play. Right now, it's a risky play. For those who you don't like these with low resistance liquidity runs. Yeah. True. I won't do anything more right now. You can run the rest of the day to the downside. I don't even care. Let me grab the fib once again, just to check. So we hit 3.5, we came back to 2.5. Yeah. CRT, yeah, I've heard a lot about it, especially on Twitter. I guess there was a guy called Romeo, right? Which is the king of CRT, or I don't know. um, and yeah, he was always talking about it, but I honestly didn't dig deeper into it. So we'll draw it from 10 to, yeah, TT trades, yeah. Well, I was active on Twitter, but I got permanently suspended from it. I don't know why, honestly. Now I'm just on a lurking mode, just as a spectator. I think I was permanently suspended because I gave some political opinions and about the Middle East conflict and about the war on Ukraine. And as soon as I started to give those opinions, I guess that's the reason why they suspended me. Um, I just appealed, I don't know, 20 times, 30 times, I don't know how many times I appealed to get my account back. But unfortunately, there is no not a human response to our appeals. There's only those automatic responses to it. So I think there's nobody behind Twitter. There's only bots and AI and I don't know, because I they didn't give me any explanation for my suspension. Honestly, they just say that I violated some X rules, and that's all. They can't specify which rules that I violated. So now I'm just a spectator on X. Oh, and I was verified. But I can't get through support. I can't do anything on it. I can't DM anybody. I can't do anything. I can just scroll, and I can't even see my followers or people who I was following. Yeah. Right to Elon. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, you won't find me there. I was there. I had about 1.5k followers, not much, but I had uh, I had a small community, especially with Portuguese people. But yeah, can't do nothing about it. And price is digging deeper. What a nice move. It really was a shame that presented this here. It kind of scared me as soon as I saw this wick disrespecting this fair value gap here. It kind of scared me, and I was not uh, in the mood to re-enter. Otherwise, I would have been here for about 30 minutes just to deliver something. Yeah, and dog will probably be the next target. Well, ES is already working below that end dog. Let me check the N wall quickly. Is there any N wall here? Yeah, we might have an network, but it might be an older one. Just let me put here the last 20 networks, just to see if something comes up. No. Last 30 unwalks, or eventually the last 40 unwalks. Yeah, still nothing pops up here. We are just working with the end dogs right now. Yeah, and Q just bleeded, left that gap open, the breakaway gap. I left it open, and yeah, nice play here, honestly. But it is what it is, you know. There's always a bigger fish to catch. Remember that. Enjoy your coffee, Swatch. Well, at this point, I think I have nothing more to do here. Price will dig deeper, probably to previous day low, because that's the only thing that I see here that can really that is acting as draw on liquidity, and that's the only thing that I see that can stop price from going deeper. We will probably react to it here. I took a small position here. Unfortunately, price was kind of mad here. I didn't like the behavior of it. As soon as we started to displace lower, we had a almost 20 handle retrace, and it kind of scared me off, right? And that's why I didn't re-enter here. I could have done it as soon as we displaced. Honestly, I didn't make it. Just let me grab the 50 once again and see where we get price. So we made it to -4 standard deviation. Price can go further. It can go -5, -6. It is not usual, but it can happen. And as you can see here, -5.5 standard deviation is where the previous day low and sell side liquidity is. So we stopped right above 4.5, I think. Let me just 4.5 and -4.4. No, not 4, 5, 5.5. Yeah, we stopped right above 4.5. It really was a nice bleed here. $60 handles. So it's 11:10. Just let me, I forgot to check the macro. 10:50, 11:10 macro. So 11:10, it's here. Yeah, it was a nice play. Macro hour also played very well. Yeah. Macro time also played very well. Yeah, and Q, it missed an London low for, let me just check it. Where is London low? Yeah, but it will get there. It was just a minor retrace, I think. Yeah, the 5 minute looks clean. Yeah. The 5 minute looks clean, yeah. You still have a fair value gap. Well, you actually have two, followed one by one. But it looks clean, yeah. I don't think that price will go to the second one. I mean to the first one, the upper. Um, we have the order block as well on the 5 minutes, but I don't think price will go there. I don't know at this point. Should sweep London at least, yeah. And it will, I think it will. At this point, it can leave it for lunch hour or eventually for NYPM, but I don't think so. I think it will go straight down in the next minutes. Mm. Yeah, and I think it's happening right now. But it left London lows on NQ. So this reversal could be very could be a sharp reversal with no opportunity for an entry, and then as soon as it hits the order block or something like that, it can reverse once again and take London low, I think. Well, ES is acting quite as expected at 11 o'clock. You see, you grab your coffee, and the short sellers also grab their coffee, and 11 o'clock, it's that time in the morning that something happens. Yeah, that's right, Swash. You grabbed your coffee at 11 a.m. So, I mean, New York traders also do the same. Yes. Let's see if it will play as a sharp reversal or just a small retrace. Let's see if this value gap gets respected. If this is a reversal, it should not get as many opportunities to get in. It should be probably the last opportunity to get in here, but I don't know. Let's see. If we dig deeper into this fair value gap, then and if we invert this, then we can definitely expect for sell side liquidity and previous day low get hit. Yeah, the fact that London didn't get sweep doesn't make it a higher probability reversal, and we are how many handles away from previous day low here on ES? 16. So it shouldn't if this should if for this to act as a reversal, I would not like to see a dig deeper into this for value gap. We should only get a touch here and boom to the upside. It usually behaves like that. So I think we will invert this and we will dig lower, but honestly, I'm just speculating right now. If NQs did if NQ did a sweep on London lows, yeah, then this could be a good reversal. But honestly, it has nothing to be a good reversal here. But it is respecting this for value gap. Very nice move here. But I don't know how longer it will move to the upside, honestly. It is touching a 5-minute order block, but I don't think it will on the ES, and I don't think we will pass through it. it touched the order block on NQ as well. On the 15, we are touching a bearish fair value gap. Let's see. I would only consider this a reversal if we have swept London lows, or eventually the relative equal lows that we have from yesterday on NQ at 4 p.m. Yeah, the first one, the 15-minute is already being disrespected. We still have another one right above. So let's see if it gets disrespected or not. On the 5-minute, we're still working on the order block. We reached 50% of it, the midpoint. On NQ, yeah, we reached probably 25% of it. Well, actually, this can. I don't usually work with SMT, but we have an SMT, in fact, between ES and NQ. So this can work as an SMT, a reversal SMT. But I'm not the best person to advise you on that, because I don't work with SMT. I usually don't tend to see if something gets swept on NQ or yes. I usually don't work that much with SMT. Yeah, you only consider SMT when there's a liquidity sweep. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Not when price is digging deeper and deeper, right? Yeah, this 15-minute and 5-minute candle close is key. Yeah, I would agree with that. In fact, we don't have any order block on the 15-minute time frame. This this candle, which closed right now, can act as an order block. So if this bullish move gets rejected, this should be our order block, and this will probably disrespect all these bullish PD arrays and reach deeper. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like a strong close. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the 15-minute on ES, it's holding. Yeah. I think ES is a little bit stronger than NQ. So the following minutes will be key to see if on the 15-minute this green candle is an order block, or if we still go higher, because we haven't touched the second bearish for value gap yet, both on ES and in Q. ES is still pushing, NQ is following. And this was a quite nice run here. Honestly, I wasn't expecting, because I was expecting a run to the downside, at least at London lows for NQ, and only after that I would expect something like this, not before taking London lows. But let's see if the NQ ends up losing the order block on the 5-minute at least. But I don't think so, honestly. Yeah, and ES just passed the order block on the 5 minute. It is now entering on the 15 minute. It is entering the bearish fair value gap. So if we can invert this one, and if we invert this fair value gap here, which is also a breakaway gap on NQ, well, I guess then if we manage to support here all those sellers that are still their positions opened, they will be punished for sure. And eventually, so these relative equal highs will get punished as well. It really was a nice move here, honestly. And I kind of didn't expect it, because I was expecting a purge of London lows on NQ, but it didn't happen. Kind of curious to see if we manage to convert this fair value gap here and the breakaway gap on NQ. Kind of curious, because if we manage to invert it and support something like this, then we can probably consolidate during lunch hour, and at New York we will probably visit New York PM, we will probably visit these relative equal highs here left behind. And we can't forget that we still have data highs as well. So if something like this happens, damn, that would be quite a range for today. Yeah, and daily highs later. Yeah. That would be a crazy move for ES. But honestly, lately we have the market has been giving us crazy moves, you know. Just look at this. These are for 4-hour candles and 1.6%, 1.3, 1.1. Yeah. Back in December, I don't remember. I don't know if you guys recall to trade this, but it was a nightmare trading this, honestly. I remember the first weeks of December, the first week of December, and the last weeks of November. This for me was a nightmare, honestly. Then we had this huge move here, as well. And after this, we ranged a lot. We still have relative equal highs here. A lot of sellers still need to be finished, so this could be a bottom. I don't know. I don't think so yet. We still have some liquidity here, but I'm not that kind of person that likes to say, oh, this is a bottom, oh, this is a top. I don't know. Things are in the hands right now. The geopolitical environment that we are in is king. You know, everything can happen. But I still believe we have to punish everybody that is selling this here. I still believe it. Yeah, that was a mad volatility. Yeah. Yeah, usually Tuesday is low of the week if we are bullish. That's true. So, as we said, I'm interested to see if we can really dig higher here and eventually invert this. So if we can invert this, we will definitely go for these relative equal highs here, because then we would have something like this as a range to play. So this is really the midpoint of it. And if you want to stretch it a little bit more to data highs, this is still a discount. So this might be one of the key for value gaps that we have in play here. But well, I will let it play. I won't do anything more today. We'll let it play. The stream is already 2 hours long, so I won't stretch it for too long here. As far as saying NQ is already reaching it, yes, it is. It is. Well, I will take my coffee, and after it, we are approaching lunch hour, and after it, I will take a look at the charts and see what NYPM and lunch hour will give us. But yeah, I think I will end the stream here, and that's it. Well, thank you once again, Swars. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the talk, and see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you very much.